Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Conquer College Admissions, and in today's video, I'm going to cover the most frequently asked question when it comes to Ivy League and top tier college admissions process, and that has to be, what extracurricular activities are going to help me stand out and get into my dream Ivy League and top tier colleges. So I've brainstormed 5 top extracurricular activities, so let's go ahead and get started. Before we jump into the top 5 activities, I wanted to let you know that I host free live workshops for college admissions process, and I have one this upcoming Wednesday. So I'll go ahead and put the link right here at passionprep.com/live. And in this week's live workshop, I'm going to be focusing on some back to school essentials, what you need to be thinking about, because right now as I'm filming this video, it's end of July, beginning of August. So I know a lot of you are trying to get ready for back to school and all of that. So we're really going to focus on how you can have a successful academic year plus college admission strategies. So make sure you sign up so you can learn more about our proven strategies and also learn more about our programs as well. So as a USC and Harvard grad, and my team and I helped almost 1,000 plus students get accepted into their dream Ivy League and top tier colleges, I've seen all kinds of extracurricular activities. And the first one I want to talk about proudly is Passion Project. Did you know that I'm actually the creator of Passion Project? And I came up with the system, formula, the process, and all of that. The reason why I came up with the Passion Project idea is because so many students were interested in different academic interests, personal interests, hobbies, but they just felt like they wanted more out of what they truly loved instead of just doing like an organization thing. So that's where Passion Projects came from, and I also created a Passion Project myself, and I talk about that in my free trainings as well. So Passion projects can be really, really good and impactful, but it could also be really, really bad. What I mean by that is a lot of students try to create really surface level passion projects, or maybe ideas that maybe they copied from someone, or they think it's going to be really good, but they didn't think about how it's going to fit into your overall story, what kind of impact you're making, how does it demonstrate your strength, personality, and values as a student. So when we brainstorm passion projects with our students, we are very strategic, step by step, and we look at the holistic process so that your passion project not only helps you stand out, but it also helps you become a much more driven student, really demonstrates leadership, and I mean, it just requires a lot of brainstorming. And so with Passion Project, you want to make sure that it is related to your academic interest, first of all, because colleges want to see academic interest. But secondly, you want it to demonstrate your SPV. So for example, a student could do an education related passion project, but maybe this student is focusing on his community and zip code only. But I have a student doing global work as well, where he's going to Taiwan and they're doing comparative study of language. So it just depends on what is important to you. What is the value you want to showcase? And then sometimes students get really caught up in like the idea of, oh, I'm going to do a YouTube podcast. The tool and the vehicle is not the important part. It's why you are doing it, what kind of impact you want to make, how does it demonstrate your strength, personality, and values in a compelling way. That's it. And so make sure to keep that in mind so that when you're brainstorming your passion project, it's not just a surface level thing. And also, if not done correctly, it could actually hurt your chances of getting accepted into your dream colleges. The second activity is research position. Research position is the best way to really demonstrate your academic interest. We help our students inside the Passion Project Bootcamp land research positions left and right, and we use our networking system. We find professors for our students and make sure that when we reach out to professors, it truly aligns with your academic interest. UPenn reported that 1/3 of their admitted freshman students, when they were in high school, engaged in research. That's how important it is. Colleges, more than ever, want to see how will you continue to integrate your academic interests when you come into our school. They really want to see strong evidences of that. So research positions are great. I'm not talking about like the paid program ones. I'm really talking about the ones that we land organically. So if you need help with that, our Passion Project Bootcamp program could definitely assist you with that process. And the second thing I want to talk about is with research positions, when you build a good relationship with professors, you can ask them to write a recommendation letter. So it holds multiple benefits. You can talk about your research position in your essay. You can go ahead and ask for a rec letter. You can put it into the activity section. Just one activity yields so many benefits, so I really love research positions, and I'm going to put in some screenshots of all the research positions and some of the research positions that we were able to help our students land. The next activity is going to be really competitive summer programs. I love competitive summer programs because, first of all, you're practicing the college admissions process a little bit, but also you get to really be immersed in an environment. For me, being in an inspiring environment is so important, and I know doing passion project and research is all good, but those are very much solitary activities or like one-on-one kind of thing. But research positions along with a really competitive summer program that supports your academic interests is really beneficial. So around September, for our passion project bootcamp students, we help our students find summer programs and we work on essays with them together, so it'll increase their chances of getting in. If you need help with that process, check out our bootcamp program at passionprep.com/bootcamp. The fourth activity is something that is very entrepreneurial. Even if you don't want to go into business or entrepreneurship, it is such an important skill in today's time. And so showing entrepreneurship, solving a problem, starting something like a nonprofit or profit or business. I have a student doing Etsy shop. I have a student doing podcast. So just showing creativity and letting colleges know, like, hey, if I see a problem, I put myself out there, I try to solve it, I'm very entrepreneurial, I take risks. So that energy, that creative juice is something that colleges love to see. It's also a great piece to add into your college essay as well. So that's something that I love to emphasize. Now, the entrepreneurial project doesn't necessarily have to support your academic interest. It can support your personal interest, or it can also support your SPV, which is strength, personality, and values. The last activity is competitions or engaging in conferences. So I have a handful of students who participate in student research conferences where they do poster boards, they focus on research. So this overlaps with the research aspect a little bit, but you're more officially submitting your work. You're being a part of the research event that they're hosting. So doing those is really nice. Competitions, we find a lot of them for our students as well. We don't always tell everyone to do competitions because it's not for everybody, but if we feel like, okay, you major in bio and you want to do genetics, and that's something that you want to emphasize, then we'll find the competitions and opportunities for our students as well. And I think those work really well in supporting your academic interest. All right, so those are the top 5 extracurricular activities to engage in 2025 and beyond. And I hope that you found this video helpful. Again, if you want more of an in-depth training, please come to our training at passionprep.com/live. It is completely free. And if you are ready to start working with us inside our program and get a lot of individualized support with the research, the strategy, the execution of your college admissions process, you can definitely check out our program at passionprep.com/bootcamp. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.